Hey everyone, this is Kenny here. So I'm just back from lunch. Now I'm having my dessert. Today I ordered a lot. I got fruits, I got some bobo cha, and this is my third cup of coffee. I thought as I eat my dessert, I just share my thoughts. It's getting too many to write. Actually, I got no time. So today I was just thinking about this statement. If you love me, you will do this. If you love me, you will do this. For example, if you love me, you won't go to that conference today. Or if you love me, you won't do this to me. So have you heard of that statement, especially from your parents or your loved ones? I think it's typical, very typical in the Asian household when your parents raise you, right? For me, my experience, the earliest experience, of course, is from my mother. See, my mother is a housewife, so she spends a lot of time with the three of us actually. I have two siblings, younger siblings. So she spend a lot of time with us. And then two boys, one girl, and both of us are very mysterious. So sometimes, right, she will say, Kenny, if you love me, you don't do this. You will not do this. I found out later that when this statement happened, right, I I even more feel like even more want to rebel, even more want to do it because it makes me uncomfortable. Over the years, I don't understand why, but recently I came across this term that said what emotional blackmail. So this is actually emotional blackmail. The love is conditioned to something. All right, it's not like a blackmail, the one that you used to it, where if you don't give me money, I will leak out this information, something, all these pictures, compromising pictures, or tell somebody a secret. That is one form of blackmail, but this is more of an emotional blackmail. It can happen also to friends or colleagues or whatever it is. But I find that this statement, right, made me uncomfortable. Now only I understand why. At first, I want to say it's not your parents' fault or your loved one's fault. They care for you. It's just that they don't notice like what that statement. If I love you, if you love me, then you do something. This for me. They did not notice that even my mother doesn't have any malice to it, doesn't have any ill intention. She just care. Okay? And even my ex-girlfriend also. My ex-girlfriend also sometimes will do that. And frankly speaking, I also feel uncomfortable, but I really don't understand why until today. So the next time, I think when we actually face with all this, right, perhaps you need to, other than do what I did, because I really don't know how to handle it, and when I don't know how to handle something, right, I'll withdraw. I either withdraw, and if you push me to the edge, I rebel. That's what I do. So over the years, it's also hard for me to actually tell my parents. Even now, when I quit my job, I haven't tell my parents. I want to make the first money first, and then I tell my parents. Because each time I tell them, they will tell me, like especially my mother will tell me, see lah, you got that good job, why you going quit? Okay? And really, there's no malicious intent, no ill intent. They just don't want to see you suffer. Especially like me. It's like when I quit my job, right, I feel like lost. So I'm like, and also I also like worry about bills to pay lah. And sometimes I worry, I say it out loud. Okay? So it also ties that to if you love me, you do this. That's the way they're saying it. Okay, Asian parents, father as usual lah. Father will just keep quiet down there. Don't talk so much. Asian parents is like that. Okay, so the next time when you face like this, I also in the midst of learning. What I'm going to do is that just to talk to my loved ones, or my mother, especially my mother. Because sometimes, right, because if you emotional, you also fight emotional. You get emotional, right? You snap, man, and then the person also emotional. Then nobody listens. Nobody listens. Nobody process the feelings. Nobody process the thinking. So instead of you expect the other person to understand you, try to articulate your feelings better. If you can't process on that day itself or on that moment itself, I understand it's very hard. Just withdraw yourself. Okay? And slowly process. You want to process it by writing, you can write. Okay, you can write on your journal. That's why I like journaling. You can write on your journal, or you can do a vlog like this. This is how I organize my thoughts. Then once you're ready, right, and you need to talk to your parents, then you just talk to them nicely. Okay? Talk to the loved one nicely, your loved one nicely. Remember, my ex-girlfriend also does this. I just don't know how to talk to her and say that she's actually making me uncomfortable. I love her. I really love her. I love my parents. I love my ex-girlfriend. It's just that the way she actually do it, I just, there's something in me that doesn't click, and I don't know how to articulate it. So, but now I know. So, what I would say is that, yes, I love you. I love you. And this is something I want to do. Okay, so I hope that you support me. Okay, it's something like, let's just say you want to quit your job, something. This is something I want to do. I hope you support me. Can I count on your support and your love and support? Can I count on your love and support? Something like that. Or can I count on your support if you're like me, I have a problem saying I love you. I just show it in actions. It's something I need to improve, but let's just talk about it in another video. For now, what you can do is that after you process, then you just ask. So mom, dad, or what, your loved one, your wife, your husband, do you remember this part? So they obviously don't remember. So you need to be specific. Number one, to give feedback, to give constructive feedback, you need to be specific. And then you need to explain to them why is this making you uncomfortable. And the third one is to explain to them, to share with them how they can treat you better. Okay, how they can understand you better. Because when you explain to them why you feel uncomfortable, sometimes I don't understand why every feeling you need to put to words. Sometimes there's a feeling you cannot put into words. You're just uncomfortable because of no reason. Your instinct tell you are uncomfortable. That's it. So it's okay just to say that is making me uncomfortable. Could you please support me? I'm doing this for myself. Okay? Can I count on your support? That's it. Can I count on your support? Whether the answer is yes, no, or maybe, or just silent, you have to be prepared to accept it. Okay? So I hope this story resonates with you. I just want to say that this emotional blackmail is, number one, there's no ill intention, there's no malice. Your loved ones don't know that they are hurting you unless you tell them. Okay? So I think when you talk to them also, one party has to be the more logical one. Slowly bring down the emotion. If the emotion is too high, bring down to a level that is manageable before you start talking to them. Not confronting, talking. Okay? So I hope my sharing here helps. I think this one is mostly Asian people, Asian parents. Asian parents or Asian relationships, you will get these kind of things. Okay, I think I rambled on enough already. See you in the next video or whenever I have things to actually talk to the camera about. Bye-bye.